then, so today we are going to be rebuilding this as a cupboard. I've already removed the old one, which was literally falling apart, rotted to bits. So we're not touching the top where the roof is, that's pretty sound. So it's really just a framework across the front, some nice doors. I've already built this sort of slatted box, which is what the client wanted to go underneath. There's a load of pipe work under there that needed to be hidden. So I'm going to build the doors out of the similar sort of products, like slatted wood, and just a white painted framework around it. Hopefully it'll look nice. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. We have rebuilt the framework on the inside. We've done that level, because obviously the doors have to be hung level and the whole thing leans to the right. Cladded it in the green MDF. Green MDF is the water resistant MDF, which is always a good idea when you're outside. Obviously we have prepped it where it meets the wall. Now we'll use loads of decorator's cork on the base there. Obviously we're going to be painting all this. It's already started, you can tell we've first coated it and prepped it a little bit already. So it'll all get painted together, so that'll be painted over and it'll all blend in. Well, we've done that because this actually leans, I don't know if you can tell, but it leans back a little bit on the video, so we want this waterproof here because it's going to puddle up the water, the rainwater there. Same with these bits as well. So next step is doing the doors, which should be fun. So we'll start that today. And that's where we're at. And so the next step, I can't tell you, I've got two separate doors here, one nearly finished and one partly just built the frame of this one. So this is the frame for one of the doors for this left hand cupboard. So as you can see, it's basically just a wooden box with 4 cross sections in each corner. That's just to keep it a box shape, and then 2 battens on either side. That is just for the wooden slats to go on. We're building the rest of this is going to get painted, but these doors the clients want to make a feature out of it, so we're doing like wooden slats to match the box that was built to hide all the pipes below it. So that's the idea. So we're kind of like a continuation of that slatted theme, but the client, and I agree, thought it was too much to have all of it slatted because it would have just looked like a whole load of slats. So we're going to paint this framework and this should just have the doors with that slatted finish like that. So these are not actually clipped in yet, so as you can see it's just that same framework that you're looking at on this side, and that'll be what it looks like once it's built and the front and the slats are in. Well, so this is where we're at now. We've done the first round of filler on the actual framework. Still not fully prepped, but needs a little sand down before. This is only primer on here now, it's 2 coats of primer, which has to be a special primer because it's water resistant MDF, so we use a proper shellac primer for it. That's why there's 2 coats, and we've got some proper nice weather shield to go over the top of that later. As you can see, we've kind of got 2 doors, they're not in position properly yet. I mean, they are on the hung, but they're not set yet. That's why you've got uneven sized gaps and they're a bit wibbly wobbly. But they need to come off again anyway for doing the overcoats of paint, so there's no point in setting them just yet. I've built this sort of little rail underneath the doors, just because the whole thing slopes left to right, so that just fills that gap. It means we can have even sized doors. One for that side as well. Anyway, that's where we're at. Next step, doing the next 2 doors, and then once the next 2 doors are built and semi-fitted, then it'll be the overcoats of paint. Right then, so we are pretty much finished. All the frameworks had 5 coats of paint, 2 primer undercoats, 3 overcoats. The sill on the bottom isn't obviously finished, as you can see. However, the weather is so wet and cold we can't actually paint it until it dries up and gets a bit hotter, so it's going to stay like that for a little bit until the weather changes. But apart from just one more coat put on there, then we are all done. I'm quite happy with it, I think it looks great. Yeah, I'm really happy with it actually, it does look pretty cool, I love it. We did this box in as well, all the slatted stuff there is what we did. So obviously just open and close, little clips on the top to clip it all in place so the doors don't blow open in the wind. Inside is pretty much as it originally was. We haven't really done anything to the inside other than just rebuilt the frame and painted the framework. The one main thing we've done is put a, I'd rather not have done it, but we've put a line of sort of construction grade sealant along the bottom edge, just because of rainwater, because obviously we don't want rainwater soaking into the framework, so that'll protect it from rainwater soaking up and ruining it. That's what this little hole's here for, because the sill actually slopes backwards, so if we didn't have that little hole there, you'd have a nice big swimming pool on that corner there. So that's just for rainwater to drain away, which the client's aware of. He has committed to removing leaves, etc., so it can drain. Anyway, there we go. It's another job that I'm very happy with. I think it looks fabulous. Alright, thanks for watching.